Eru Ilúvatar exists before all things. He brings forth the Ainur from his thought. They make music for him, weaving themes that shape the first blueprint of existence. Melkor, the mightiest Ainur, tries to bend the music to his own will, causing discord. Ilúvatar then shows the Ainur a vision of the world to come. Some among the Ainur descend into that world, named Ea, to prepare it for the children of Ilúvatar. The greatest of the Ainur who enter Ea become the Valar. Others, less in might but still powerful, are the Maiar. Melkor, though once supreme in gifts, twists his purpose. He strives to dominate all life in the new realm. The Valar, led by Manwë, Shape Arda, land, seas, skies. Yavanna creates growing things. Aule works metals and crafts. Ulmo rules the waters, and so forth. But Melkor spreads ruin. Arda endures repeated strife as the Valar labor to protect their designs. For a time, the Valar build the lamps of light, placing them in the north and south to illuminate the world. Melkor topples these lamps, and the perfect symmetry of the early world is broken. The Valar withdraw to Aman in the far west, building Valinor beyond the Great Sea. There they raise the two trees, Telperion and Lorelin, shedding a holy light that preserves their realm. Melkor remains in Middle-earth, forging a fortress named Utumno. He spreads corruption, breeding monstrous creatures and bending lesser Maiar to his will. Among them is Sauron, who becomes his greatest lieutenant. Meanwhile, in Valinor, the Valar wait for the coming of the firstborn, the Elves. When the Elves awake at Cuivianen, Middle-earth lies in twilight. Some say the stars overhead were the first sight the Elves beheld, a beauty they never forget. Rumors reach the Valar that Melkor hunts the Elves in secret. Worried for the firstborn, the Valar launch a mighty assault against Melkor. This is the war for the sake of the Elves, culminating in Melkor's capture. The Valar bring him to Valinor in chains, confining him for 3 ages in the halls of Mandos. The Valar invite the Elves to leave Middle-earth and dwell in Aman. Many Elves heed the summons, following Orome's guidance. They cross the Great Sea, aided by Ulmo, and reach Valinor. There they behold the two trees, marveling at undying light. 3 kindreds of Elves come, the Vanyar, the Noldor, and the Teleri. Over time, the Noldor become skilled in crafts under their king Finwë and his son Fëanor. Fëanor fashions the Silmarils, jewels that contain the essence of the two trees' light. These gems shine with a pure radiance that no craft has matched. Meanwhile, Melkor is eventually released from captivity. He feigns repentance, deceiving many, yet he hates the Elves and Valar alike, plotting vengeance. Melkor, now going by the name Morgoth in secret, befriends Fëanor with smooth words, seeking knowledge of the Silmarils. Fëanor distrusts him. Conflict simmers between the house of Finwë. Fëanor clashes with his half-brother Fingolfin, and Morgoth fans these rivalries with cunning manipulations. Tensions erupt when Fëanor, in a moment of rage, threatens Fingolfin. The Valar intervene, banishing Fëanor for some years. Morgoth uses this chaos to kill Finwë and steal the Silmarils, fleeing to Middle-earth. With the Silmarils, he fortifies his stronghold Angband and raises a new tyranny. Desperate to reclaim the jewels, Fëanor leads many Noldor in pursuit. The Noldor forsake Valinor, even committing the kinslaying at Alqualon to seize ships from the Teleri. This dark deed stains their cause. Fëanor and his sons swear an unbreakable oath to reclaim the Silmarils at all costs. Crossing the treacherous Helcarax, the Noldor arrive in Beleriand. Morgoth unleashes orcs and balrogs against them. Fëanor perishes in fiery battle before Angband's gates. His sons and followers persist, establishing realms in Beleriand. Fingolfin's host comes later, forging alliances with the Sindar, elves who never left Middle-earth. They found strongholds like Gondolin under Turgon, and Doriath under King Thingol, shielded by Melian the Maiar. For a time, the elves restrained Morgoth, culminating in the siege of Angband. Yet Morgoth's cunning eventually breaks the siege with a great assault known as the Dagor Bragollach. Fire and destruction sweep the land. Many lords of the Noldor fall, and Morgoth roams unchecked. Amid these wars, men awaken in the east, eventually entering Beleriand. Some ally with the elves, showing valor in the face of Morgoth's dread. Great heroes arise, Beren and Luthien, who recover a Silmaril from Morgoth's crown. Turin Turambar, tragic warrior cursed by fate. Erendil the mariner, who sails to Valinor pleading for aid. Finally, the Valar heed Erendil's plea. They arrive in force, destroying Morgoth's armies in the War of Wrath. Morgoth is cast out beyond the walls of night, and the land of Beleriand sinks beneath the sea. Yet the doom of the Silmarils lingers, and the new age dawns, leading eventually to the events of the Lord of the Rings. Elves fade, many sailing west, while men inherit Middle-earth. But the echoes of Morgoth's malice endure. In the Silmarils' fate, new stories begin, bridging the elder days and the world of mortal dominion. Click below and reward yourself with another video of our Tolkien collection.